There is the bell. Max Smashmaster here, flanked by my longtime close personal friend, Sidney Bacabella, for a night of action here in the Portland Expo for Know Your Enemy, Limitless Wrestling.
You know, it's not every night that you get to be a part of a happening. This here I consider a true pro wrestling happening, and there's no bigger way to kick it off than with the independent legend Dan Maff taking on Ace Romero.
Ace Romero and Dan Maff, they've met once before back at House of Hardcore, and actually Dan Maff came up victorious in that, but do you think Ace has a home field advantage here tonight? You know, this is the 207. You saw him point to it on his knee pad earlier when he was making his entrance. Do you think he has home field advantage?
Not only does he have home field advantage, these people love him, but the one thing that Ace Romero has going for him that Dan Maff, he hasn't. Look at the building shaking. I thought we were in an earthquake.
The building is shaking. Our monitor is shaking here. I don't even know if they reinforce the ring for this one. They may have to reinforce the entire building because these are two behemoths of men going at it, and neither of them want to lose.
No, and one thing I was saying a second ago before the earthquake was momentum. The momentum of the career of Ace Romero. The trajectory is off the charts right now as you see these shoulder...
Oh, both men going to the outside. Just colliding in the middle of the ring and having to fall out of the ring. They lost both their balance.
When was the last time you saw Ace Romero knocked backwards by anyone? That's the strength of Dan Maff, and now it's like two bulls ready to collide.
Locking horns after they lock eyes, it seems. Double middle fingers from Danny Maff as he comes running in. A couple of forearms just trading shots.
These two guys, they don't want to wrestle. They want to fight and they want to prove a point. And Ace Romero with the quick advantage, slamming the lower back into the ring apron.
Well, Danny Maff is the veteran. Ace Romero is the younger of the two men, so he has that stamina on his side. And as you can see, Danny Maff looks to be in it.
Yeah, he may have hit that lower back really hard on that apron here.
Seems to be gasping for air, just can't catch his breath after having the wind knocked out of him on that apron.
This building is extremely hot tonight. It's a hot September night. Dan Maff, though, look at the quickness.
Oh, he pounced him! Ace Romero out of the corner, taking Dan Maff off of his feet.
Dan Maff needs to retreat. He needs to come up with a plan B, or else Ace Romero is going.
Ace Romero off the ropes, coming in hot. Danny Maff catches him with a forearm, though, stops him. And Ace Romero comes out of the ring, taking out Dan Maff.
A man that big, going like that, flying all over the building. He's 360 pounds.
360 pounds flying through the air. You said it, Sidney. Both men on the outside.
Dan Maff representing that old guard of big men in independent wrestling. The man is an absolute legend. Ace Romero looking for sort of a passing of the torch.
And a second pass. I can't believe he's having his way with Dan Maff. I've never seen this before.
There's a cover.
Smart move by Ace Romero, hooking the leg so deep that it actually pulled his other leg away from the rope.
But that right there showed the inexperience of Ace, because even though he pulled him away, Dan Maff was still close enough to the ropes. That's a mistake Ace Romero cannot make this early in the match.
Absolutely a mistake, but are you going to drag Dan Maff?
No!
You can't drag Dan Maff.
No, not at all. And now Ace Romero here.
Oh, everything he does is taking Dan Maff off of his feet. I've never, ever in my wildest dreams thought that Ace Romero would be just dominating this matchup.
I thought this match would be
back
and forth.
What is he going for?
Uh-oh. This is that inexperience that I talked about a second ago here. You don't want to take a high risk this early in the match.
Big fight feel.
No.
We saw this before. If you're familiar with House of Hardcore, Danny Maff was actually able to hit Ace Romero with a burning hammer to pick up that victory.
I want to see it.
It may not be possible. Dan Maff catching him with a cutter, but Ace Romero coming up.
Yeah, I don't think he got all of it here and now. Dan Maff, no.
Half and half suplex, folds Ace Romero in half.
How is he getting this strength? But Ace Romero back to his feet.
Ripcords him out. Rainmaker takes him down.
No way, cover. 1, 2, and a only 2.
Ace Romero able to get that left shoulder off the mat. You can see Dan Maff did the back press, hooked the leg, but he didn't push hard enough. He didn't cover the entire large chest of Ace Romero holding down that left shoulder. If he had, I believe this one would have been over.
You know, normally this is where I start talking about deep playbooks. But Dan Maff, a 20-year vet, you know that he has a playbook that deep because of all of the experience that he has. It could be a long night for Ace Romero.
Seems like it's already turning into a long night. As you can see after that cutter, it really took a lot out of Ace. Ace is starting to gasp for air. You see the wince on his face, the pain etched on his face as Dan Maff laying in these hard shots.
And you can hear that echoing through a crowded building, something that doesn't happen.
Oh, that one caught him on the jaw. Ace Romero trying to block anything he can. He got a forearm to the jaw.
He was doing the 100 chop, shades of Kenta Kobashi, All Japan star. Look him up. Danny Maff now setting him up.
Dan Maff, what's he going for here? Oh.
Wasting too much time.
Wasting time, but he knows that he took enough out of Ace Romero. Ace Romero able to catch his breath though. And he doesn't have his breath after that one.
No way, whoa.
Ace rolls him through.
I thought we were gonna get a crucifix there, middle fingers.
Pop-up powerbomb, 2. Danny Maff.
I was taking my headset off, Max, and ready to go out back. Unbelievable where he got the wherewithal to get that right shoulder up. This one's still going. This is the opener.
Ace Romero probably took that time in the corner, caught his breath. You know, was able to eat a few hard shots like that senton, but he knew he got a little bit of energy back to pop up powerbomb Dan Maff.
These two men are coming out with their best. The respect that they both have for each other. Don't question the respect that Danny Maff has for Ace Romero. He knows that he is the future of the big man in pro wrestling.
Ace Romero setting Dan Maff up on the top rope. Dangerous position for anyone. Nonetheless, 2 300-plus pound men.
Yeah, this is the high rent district, and thank God they reinforced the ring.
They have to reinforce the ropes.
Oh no.
Oh, Dan Maff slides through. Kicks him in the knee.
Smart move. No way, he can't get him. There is no way. Oh, did he
just up kick right into the gut?
That looked a little low to me here. Danny Maff trying to get him. Look at the strength.
Look at the strength of Dan Maff. Bang!
Oh my God!
Dangerously on the top of his head. 2. Ace Romero kicks out. How in the world?
How did he kick out of the he dropped him on top of his head, Max.
Oh, 300 plus, almost 400 pounds, compressing the spine.
Listen to the building shaking right now.
Dan Maff, you can see it on his face. He doesn't know what he has to do to put this kid away.
Now you have to dig deep. Here's the fourth quarter. There are 2 minutes left. You've played tackle football on cement for a long time. It's time to pick up the win.
Now we're not trying to take anything away from Ace Romero. Ace Romero, one pinfall away from becoming the Vacation Land Cup champion last time we were in Portland, but this is a huge test for him. This is Dan Maff, and he just got dropped on his head, and he's standing on his feet, Sidney.
How is he even moving? The back and forth blows. How much is behind these forearms here?
You could sell it. See, he doesn't have too much. Oh, the boot takes a bit out of him.
Everything has taken its toll on both of these men here. Ace off the rope.
Whoa!
No way.
Danny Maff not able to get him up. weaves through, clotheslines him down.
Is that enough?
Once again, just not able to, it's a lot of territory to cover to pin someone like Ace Romero. Danny Maff just not able to get his weight pressed across the shoulders.
The object of a great pin, as Farmer Burns said, to put your body weight across their shoulders and grapevine the leg, crotch and hook as deep as you can. With a man the size of Ace Romero, you can't do that.
The fans strongly behind their hometown boy. Wait!
A spear!
Speared out of his boots! The elbow pad comes off, no protection there.
Off the rope. Oh! A huge lariat. That's it!
He beats Dan Maff! Ace Romero wins!
Ace Romero with a huge win for his career.